So here's our lightning review of how God the Father owns the word orgasm and all orgasms in the history of the universe, and He created it all. Okay. So orgasm is +1 for Father. Letters and strokes divide by 3, just like Father. It ends in pure +1s. No less. Those +1s all differ by 6s beautifully. A plus 6 is G, plus 6 equals M, plus another 6 equals S. Aligning them with the letters of Father, an FA equals a G, a T equals an AS, an HE equals an M, and an R equals an R. Okay, so Father equals the dead ending of orgasm. Letters and strokes divide by 3 in both, 6 and 15, 6 and 18. And orgasm equals number, which is science of gematria, which we are doing now. But now look, okay, orgasms plural glorifies Father again, because at the center now is Father, as we detailed in perfect equivalence. And now the O and the S equal the dead center of Father once again. And perfectly so, because an O is 6 points less than an AT, and then an S is 6 points higher than an HE. To have perfect equivalence, OS equals the dead center of Father, flanked in 6 and 666 to the glory of the Trinity. So there you go. There's our lightning review of how Father created orgasm, God the Father created orgasm, and He is the giver of all orgasms in all the history of the universe. Done. Done. And for the record, for the historic record, this study was done on the 25th day of the 10th month of October. Both numbers are +1, 25 and 10, +1 over the nearest multiple of 3 for Father. And it's in the morning here. And this word came to me in my waking stillness, as I was and the Lord was speaking to me, and I knew I had to preach this video on the mathematical solution of the word orgasm to the glory of God the Father. And that is absolutely stunning and absolutely perfect and absolutely loaded. Like it's just, like the FA equals the G, 6 plus 1 equals 7. And then that is reversed by going, a T is from 1 plus 19 equals 20. And then HE equals 13, the M, and then the R equals the R at the end. But then just the fact that this is pure +1s, GASM, just like Father is +1, the name above all names. And it's all the +1s in English going up in 6s. A, G, M, S, 1, 7, 13, 19. Boom, 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 boom. And then the R is, of course, 666. O is 15, the king letter for 3. 3 times the third prime. Put those together, it's 33. Like it just... there you go. Father equals 58 right on the end there. And just amazing. And then if you have, here's another Christ Father combo that's very simple and very efficient, because God is the king of efficiency. But the word 2 parallels Christ, and the word orgasm is flawless for Father. Okay? And you look at that, it equals double love, and I felt led to mention that. Okay? 2 parallels Christ, orgasm is Father. Okay? And of course, God will say this to married couples when they are having sex. Of course, just plain and simple, He can say to both, like, 2 orgasm. Okay, but 2 is flawless for Christ, orgasm is flawless for Father. Well, you put Christ and Father together, it equals double love perfectly. And furthermore, it's perfectly chain linked with 3s, and it's bookended with 3s. Okay, simple package to orgasm equals love plus love equals worship. Now, so by way of review, Christ plus Father equals the same glory, not higher, love plus half a love. Okay, Christ plus Father, as written, is love plus half love, pure 3s. Well, this famous phrase, 2 orgasm, equals double love perfectly equals worship. Father gets the last word. In fact, He gets every last letter. Like, every last letter in orgasm is +1, +1, +1, +1, +1. Okay? There it is. You heard it here first. Father gets the last word. And of course, it's when a married couple, think of the honeymoon. By the way, honeymoon is flawless for Father. And it also parallels Mother, speaking in human terms, but we are talking about God the Father, okay? And His creation of all this. But, you know, when a couple is on their honeymoon and they first have orgasm, it's like that is technically, when they are now probably a father and a mother. Baby is on the way. And so cool. But every last letter is +1, and they all differ by 6s. This goes, so 7 is the G, goes down 6 to a A, then you go up 666 to an S, and you go down 6 to an M. There you go. So 2 orgasm is a Christ Father combo, which equals double love. And if you wanted to get, technically you can add the word push in front, which is +1 for Father, and then it becomes another Father combo flawlessly. It's pretty amazing, pretty amazing how Father has this all wrapped up, okay? Pretty amazing, but there it is. And then honeymoon, okay, is flawless for Father. Honeymoon equals happy Father. It also parallels mother, of course, in the human sense, but we are talking about the Father, the name above all names, God the Father here, okay, the giver of all honeymoons, and the giver of all orgasm, and the giver of all things, and the maker of everything. Thing equals Father. If you want something, you need to ask Father, God, for it. So honeymoon equals Father plus 66, which equals blessed Father, which equals happy Father, as in God. We are talking about God here, okay? Not your dad, your physical dad. No, your Father. Jesus said, call no one on earth Father, for one is your Father, he which is in heaven. And there's so many +1s in those words that he spoke, like the word one is at the dead center of Father. And but if you want a honeymoon, if it's God's will that you get married, and you want a honeymoon, ask Father for one. Now, I personally believe in being on honeymoon with God the Father your whole life long. That's the greatest honeymoon there is. Okay? God plus man equals love perfectly. We were born to be in love with God, first and foremost. Alrighty, so we hit it out of the park for orgasm this morning for Father. That was absolutely awesome. Wow. Okay. So cool. Wow. You know what? This is so cool. I love solving every word there is. I'm going to solve the word happiness for Jesus. Look at this. Look at how Jesus takes the word happiness. It's so perfect. Here's your 3 plus 2s. Look at this. Here's your 3. By the way, Jesus owns the word app. There's your 3 plus 1s. No less, they all differ by multiples of 3, 9, 3 and 3, and then an E differs from an H by 3, and then the U divides by 3, just sitting right there. And then Ness just contributes a flawless +1 and a +2, okay, in order like that, so that you maintain offset from JESUS. Whoa, what did I just do there? Okay. It's perfect letter for letter in its design. Happiness, Jesus. Okay, and if you want happiness, so this is gorgeous. Happy, and this is the root of many. You have the happiest. God is the happiest trio of people in the universe. If you want to be happier, ask God. He will give you joy. By the way, the word joy parallels Jesus, okay? Joy, it's very obvious. They start and end with +1s, and then the O at the center divides by 3, just like Jesus. In fact, everything differs by 6s. O differs from this by 30. Y differs from an S by 6. Jesus is flawless for joy, okay? In fact, joy equals this beginning here of happiness. It equals the great 50. Wow. Isn't this stunning? So the whole point is it's offset of 6s from Jesus for the Trinity, minus 24, and the Ness just is a perfect trio ending to keep this. And then, so happiest, happier, but it's all for Jesus, this word, as far as I can see it perfectly. And then I love the fact that when you talk about the happiest, it now points perfectly to Father. With many of the same letters as Father, okay? So, God the Father is the happiest person in the entire universe. No questions asked. Don't argue with the happiness of God. He will laugh your socks off. Okay, so there's, I mean, the guy is 100% powerful and free and in love all the time. So so there's the dead center of Father, staring you in the face letter for letter. And then this PPS makes like a pure sixes. It's just gorgeous to parallel the F and the R, which bookend Father. Like if I could be so thorough parallels Father, by the way, flawlessly. But PPIS equals 60. There you go. Good night. And that parallels the book endings of Father, which are, of course, 6 and 666. Like, it's just silly how Father is the happiest. The happiest of the happy. Alrighty. That did not disappoint. Okay. And so I can even preach a real tidy glory here of how, and I've been preaching Christ Father combos for a while, and it's glaring. Like the word hap, the very beginning, is perfect for JESUS, where you have the 3 plus 1s, the single plus 2. And I talked about how all those letters parallel JESUS in threes. Like the J to an A was 9, the S to a P is 3, the S to a P is 3, and E to an H is 3. So just look at the word hap. Jesus is already in the house. And then Y is the highest plus 1 for Father. So here is a Jesus Father marriage. Happy. Now, it always makes beautiful threes. It equals 66. Okay? But I love preaching Jesus Father combos. Okay? And I marvel at how Father, gets the last letter. Okay. Alrighty. So, that's fun. Amazing. Very epic. These words solved for Father. Okay. Cool. Wow. Very amazing. Amazing. And then you can solve as many words as you want in, intimacy land. And even the word intimacy, of course, parallels Father. But, in fact, intimacy is Father plus 36. That equals happiest. But, people, and the word satisfaction, of course, comes to mind. And then people sigh when they're satisfied. They also groan. And all these plus 1 words that you can, very easily solve for Father. But this is the creation of God. This is the gift of God to people. Satisfaction ends in Father and has Father at the dead center of it. Okay. And then enough said. The word sexual, of course, parallels Father. In fact, it's Father plus 24. Like, these are just silly offsets for Father. It's pretty awesome. And the more you look, the more you see. You can go on a total ride solving every word that you want in this arena. Awesome. And of course the word pleasure is plus 1 for Father, and based on the word please, which equals Father, and then you just add more 3s in there. So it's pretty darn amazing. Yeah. And the word is at the center of Father. I love preaching on the word because I say it all the time. U equals an AT, M equals an HE. So whenever someone says just thank them for glorifying the Father perfectly. Alrighty. Cool. Let's wrap this up. We'll probably upload this and keep going.